friends, it's Jessie here. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. Thanks for being here. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, I hope that you will consider doing that. I would love to have you along on my journey here. I share my budget with you all every single week. And the week that we are budgeting for today is the week of January 14th through the 20th. So my husband and I are paid on Tuesdays, so that's the start of each of my paycheck budget weeks. We're paid weekly. If we were paid bi-weekly, then my paycheck budget would go for 2 weeks, but we're paid every week, so just 7 days at a time is all we're budgeting for. And the amount that we are working with to make this paycheck budget happen is $1,600. If you watched last week's paycheck budget video, you don't have deja vu. I'm pretty much doing the exact same plan that I had last week. Now, last week I did go over budget a little bit in, yep, you guessed it, eating out. Those of you that have been with me, you know, that's where I struggle the most with my budget, but we're going to try again this week and hope we do better. But first we need to talk about bills. So I'm a month ahead on my bills, and so all of the money that I kind of collect throughout January, I'm putting into an account and saving it for February's bills. So for next month's bills, I'm going to budget $700. And those are all my fixed expenses. Everything else here is variable. So let's talk about variable. I'm trying to keep this pretty darn quick. Some of my budget videos have gotten extra long. And while a lot of you say you don't mind long videos, I know how popular TikTok is and short form content is real. People have short attention spans, so I'm trying to get this out pretty quick. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know, are you team long video or team short video? My variable categories here are grocery, and I'm going to budget $150. That is a low spend amount for us. Throughout January, I am trying to spend less on groceries. So far, so good. I think I've been doing pretty darn well with the grocery budget. Now, I know that some of you are looking at that and thinking that $150 for a week is not a low spend grocery week. But for us, that's pretty low. We usually spend closer to $250. So $150 is low for us. And it's a reasonable expectation to spend $150 or less right now because we have so much food on hand. I'm trying to eat down what we have in our freezer and our fridge and our pantry. So that's January's plan. Didn't I say I was going to try to keep this short? I need to stop yapping. Okay, so groceries $150 for eating out. I'm going to go with $100 again. It's a lot, I know. This is where we struggle the most. I'm going to try to stay under $100 for eating out. That's the goal. And then the last category here is spending. And for that, I'm going to budget $50. So we've got a total of $300 in these variable categories. Hope I can stick to that. Because if I come in under this $300, then I got extra money that I can use to save. Speaking of savings, let's talk about sinking funds. So up here in this sinking fund section, this is everything that I plan to spend, all the money that I have budgeted for my short-term savings goals. So I break my short-term savings goals into a couple of categories. I have my high priority short-term sinking funds. And for that, I'm going to budget $200. Then I have my lower priority sinking funds. And these I use fun savings challenges to fund. And I'm going to put $150 towards that goal. And you will see me stuff this cash in this video, so stay tuned. Then we're going to put in a couple of line items here. No spend. I'm not going to budget for it, so the budget amount is $0, but any day throughout the week that I don't spend in grocery, eating out, or spending, I consider that a no spend day, and I reward myself with $5 in extra savings. So if, for example, I don't spend money on the first day of my paycheck, January 14th, in any of these categories, then $5 goes into savings. And if I don't spend again on the 15th, same thing, $5. So that's up to $35 a week. Now, have I ever had a week entirely with no spending? No. But conceivably, that's a possibility. So I don't budget for it, but I like to have it here so that I can write in the actual amount. And the same thing goes with my minis. So after the end of the week, I account for all of my variable expenses. After I pay myself out for the no spend days, if I still have money left, then I can put some money into my mini savings challenges. So again, I'm not going to budget for it, but I want to give myself lots and lots of options for all this extra money that I have, you know, hypothetically. Let's say I budgeted $300 in variable expenses and I only spent $100. In what world would that happen? I don't know. But let's just, for instance, then I'd have $200 left. And I would much rather put it into savings. If I don't plan ahead and plan to put extra money into savings, I'll just spend it on stuff. And savings is my number one goal in 2025. So giving myself lots of opportunities to save here. Okay? So $350 is what I'm budgeting for sinking funds, with the hope that it actually ends up being more than that at the end of the week. But $350 is what we're actually going to stuff today. So like I said, stay tuned. We're going to cross out this extra debt section because we are not focused on extra debt right now. I paid off all my credit cards in 2024. Woohoo! Well, I still have debts, a couple of car payments, a camper payment, and a golf cart payment. Those aren't my primary focus. So I'm just paying the minimum payments on those, and then we're stockpiling money in our short-term savings and in our long-term savings. Speaking of long-term savings, let's see what we're going to have left to put towards long-term savings. So $1,600 is the income amount that I'm working with. For fixed expenses, I've budgeted $700. For variable expenses, I've budgeted $300. For sinking funds, I've budgeted $350. Nothing to extra debt, so let's pull in my trusty calculator here and see what we're going to have left. So $1,600 minus $700 minus $300 minus $350, $250 left. I should have remembered that because it's the same math as last week. So this $250, what am I going to do with it? It's going to sit in my account and act as a buffer for just in case. In case I spend too much on groceries or I have a bill that comes in unexpectedly. I want money on hand to cover any what ifs, any things that pop up. But at the end of the month, if that money is still sitting there and I haven't had to use it, then I'll move it to my long-term savings. So that's a look at my paycheck budget. This is where I plan for all the money to go. Now let's move on to the fun part. I'm going to pull out that $350 and we're going to play some savings challenge games and we're going to stuff some cash envelopes. Stay tuned. All right, I think I've got everything set up here. I don't think it's all quite in frame the way I want, but we're just going to go with it. So I have my high priority binder in front of me here. That's where we're going to start. I don't like to play games when it comes to my high priority binder. I just want to get the money in there so that it can be there for when I need it. So we're going to get started with Austin Sinking Fund. Oh look, you guys can see my soda, my diet right here. I love this stuff because it's 0 caffeine, 0 sodium, and 0 calories, and it's also made with sucralose and not aspartame like most diet sodas. So, big fan of that. All right, let me grab my Sharpie here. All right, so today is January 14th. And for Austin's sinking fund, we are going to be adding $25. Oh, I didn't even count out my cash, you guys. Here it is. Should be $200. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 195, 200. So this other stack of cash here is for my savings challenge games. So this is all just cash that is going directly into my high priority funds. And like I said, For Austin, we're going to add 25. So a 20 and a 5. Every time I add money or take money away from a fund, I always count it to help me mitigate mistakes. So 100, 200, 50, 300, 20, 40, 65. But I'll need to pull some of this money out. I just bought Austin's yearbook for the year, and it was $65. So that's going to put it back to 300. I'm just going to take 20, 40, 65 out, and that's going to go back to the bank. Okay, and that leaves us with 300. Usually I would do that bit off camera, but since I'm here, figured I might as well. Okay, next up we have camping, and the camping fund is going to get $10. And I'm actually going to turn this way. It's a little bit easier to write without the rings right in my way. So this is going to bring this up to $400, which feels awesome. So we're going to add 10. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 350, 370, 390, 400. Cool. Okay. Next I have my car sinking fund, which is going to get $20. And that'll bring this up to 60. So we'll add a 20. And that will bring this up to $60. Okay. The trackers that I'm using here are from Savannah over at Sav Saves, and they are adorable. My emergency fund is getting $10 today, and that's going to bring it up to $500. So, first thing I'm going to do is add this $10 and count this up and make sure I have 500 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 470, 490, 500. Now we discussed last week that this is a lot of cash to keep on hand. I like doing my sinking funds in cash. I like to have cash on hand should I need it, but with everything in this binder, it's a lot. So I'm going to take this $100 or $500 and I'm going to deposit it into a savings account, and I'm going to use some placeholders. So I bought these from Amazon. It's just prop money. I couldn't find any prop money on Etsy that I really loved, so I want to keep looking, and until then I just bought these. So we're going to put this in here instead. 1, 2, oh my gosh, this is not easy. It's all sticking together. Need to get some of that stuff that makes your fingers work better with money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about. I can't think of what it's called right now. Okay, so we still have $500 in our emergency fund. It's just going to be sitting in the bank, and I'll use these guys to represent that here. Okay, so anytime one of my funds reaches 500, I'll take the money out, deposit it, and we'll put placeholders in instead. Okay, for my home category, we're going to add $20 and bring it up to $260. So we now have 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60. And then for insurance, we're going to add 10 and bring it up to an even 400. This is for my homeowner's insurance, by the way, in case you were curious. So we're going to add a 10 to bring this up to 400. So 100, 200, 50, 300, 50, 70, 90, 400. Cool. Okay. Next up, I have my medical fund. And you guys, this is going to take a big hit here soon. Austin started physical therapy. He's going 3 times a week, and there's a copay every time. So I'm glad that I have this money set aside. I want to bulk it up a little bit. So today we're going to add $50 in here. That's going to bring it up to $650. I am probably going to have to pull some of this cash out here pretty soon. So let's go ahead and add the 50. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 500, 550, 570, 590, 610, 630, 650. And I do want to replace some of these hundreds with some prop money here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 here. And I'm going to take 500 and put it in the bank. 5. So this should still equal 650. I'm going to leave the 150 in here. So we have 100, 200, oops, 300, 400, 500. I have to think when this is not so new, it'll be easier to count. 550, 570, 590, 610, 630, 650. So we still have 650. It's just that 500 of this is prop money now. Okay? Cool. That feels really good to be able to put some cash into the bank. All right, for pet expenses, we're going to add $10 today and bring this up to $350. So I've got a 10 here. We have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 50. So not quite ready for prop money there, but soon enough. It adds up pretty quick when you're adding money to it every week. For subscriptions, I'm going to add $10. And this is going to go up to $350 as well. So 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 50. And now I've reached the end of my high priority binder, and yet I still have money left. And that's because I told you guys I was going to be moving my vacation fund into my high priority binder temporarily, because my husband and I have a little anniversary trip coming up, just like a staycation. We're going somewhere local just for a weekend, but we need to be saving money for that. Our anniversary's in March, so I'm going to move this guy back here. Vacations aren't always a priority, but in this case, when it's rapidly coming up and we need to be saving for it, we're going to make it a high priority fund. Oops. Okay, so vacations has $120 in it, and we're going to add the last 35 here. It's going to bring it up to 155, which is a drop in the bucket for what we need, but every little bit adds up. So this should be 155. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 55. All right, so those are all of my high priority sinking funds. Like I said, I don't like to play games with that money. I just like to get it saved. These are things that are super important. I don't have time for money to be sitting in limbo in games that aren't quite finished. But for my lower priority funds that I don't need to access quickly necessarily, I can play games with those. And that's where the rest of this money comes in. So this should be $250. And I got a lot of ones here, so this is going to be a struggle to count. Okay, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10. So this should be 40 ones. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay. Few. No mistakes. So lots of ones, handful of fives, a few tens, and a 20. Hopefully these denominations will work out really well for me. Okay. So before we get into my binder, actually, that I pulled in here, I need to pull in these guys. So last week I started some new challenges, and we're going to continue them today. So starting with 2025, in 2025, I'm going to save over $2,000 with this challenge. So that's awesome. So first thing we're going to do is scratch, because that's fun. Got my little scratch off tool. And we scratched here last time, so let's go here. I'm going to run out of scratchers pretty darn quick, but that's okay. I love scratching. So we're going to save $10. And then down here, you know what? Let's go big. Pick a big one. The biggest one I see is 30. Maybe there's a bigger one than that, but that's the biggest I see. So we're going to go with 30. And I'm going to save a total of $40 in this challenge today. So 20, 30, $40. Okay? That feels really good to be able to sock some of this away. And look, I found my dashboard for this. Remember last week I told you guys I couldn't find it? I found it. So how much do we have in this challenge now? It's a lot. $20, $40, $50, $60, $61, $62, $63, $64, $65, $66, $67, $68, $69, $70. $70, not too bad for 2 weeks of savings, huh? That feels really good. So remember this money that I have set over here that I was going to take to the bank? I'm still going to take it to the bank, but I might use some of it to condense some of these envelopes. There's a lot of ones here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a 10. I'm going to trade this out for a 20. So we still have $20, $40, $60, $70 in 2025 and 2025. All right, next up, we're going to play the maze game. This is so much fun. So, oh, this one, by the way, was the Almost Organized Owl. Created this one. Super cute. Love it. And this one, I don't even know if I have space. I gotta move my stuff here out of the way. This maze game is from Budgeting by Dina US. And essentially the way that this works is we're trying to follow the color to the end of the maze, right? So right now we're working on blue. So I'm going to attempt to scratch off another blue space, okay? And if I am able to scratch blue, then I pay $2. If I scratch the wrong color, I have to pay $3. If I scratch a white, I have to pay $5. And if I land on the finish, I pay $10. So we're kind of going in this direction. I'm going to wager that we're going to go up. So if this is blue, I save 2. If it's the wrong color, I save 3. And it's the wrong color. So we're going to pay $3. And we're going to try again. But that's okay, because that means that we have an idea of where the red is going when we start working with red. So I got $3 for scratching the wrong color. And I guess we'll try going this way instead. Oh, okay, well, that's white, so there's only one other way we can go, I guess. So white is worth $5. So we're gonna pay $5, and then I guess we're gonna go this way. Hey, there it is, we found our path. Okay, so this is the right color So for this we'll pay $2. And then let's keep going, huh? It's gotta be this way. Alright, that's 2 more. And let's go, I don't know, 1 or 2 more times. This is fun. So we got this one for another $2. I'm shaking my whole table. Sorry, you guys. And we'll give some of these ones back and condense into some larger bills when I'm all done here. But let's go 1 more. All right. So we have a really solid blue path here, which is awesome. I am ultimately going to get all 4 of these colors to the finish. And whatever we have to scratch off along the way, we'll pay for. All right, let me vacuum this up with my little mushroom vac. And you guys, did I pay the $2? I can't remember. Oh boy. So let me count what I have here and see if I can figure out what I'm supposed to have. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Maybe I counted 1 too many blue spaces. I was here, right, when I started? So I had already scratched this off, and then I went here and got the wrong color, so that's 3. Then I got this wrong, that's 5, so that's 8. And then I did 10, 12, 14, $16. So just gotta add 2 more. So that's 16, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I'm going to keep the 5 and the 1. I'm going to put these ones back and grab a 10. Boy, we did not get very far into this before I managed to confuse myself, did we? Alright, $16 going into this challenge today. It's super fun. I am loving it. We'll add this 16 to what we have already saved, which is, oh, we've got more money in here than I thought. $10, $15, $20, $25, $30, $31, $32. So let me take this, put it over here, these 4 5s, and grab a 20. So we can deposit the small bills and keep the large bills for my envelopes so they don't get too fat. Alright, so that's the maze game. We got that out of the way. Now we can start rolling to play. So here's the way that this works. I've got a 6-sided dice here, and I have 6 challenges. Technically it's 7. We'll talk about the 7th challenge in a minute. So the way that this is going to work is I'm going to roll the dice, and whatever the dice lands on, that's the game that I'm going to play. If I roll a 1, I play challenge 1, and then I roll a 1 again, rather than playing challenge 1 again, I'm going to add $1 to this Strive to Thrive in 2025 challenge. This is a challenge that I created, a little mini savings challenge. It's available as a freebie. Down below in the description box, there's a little link that says freebies. I got a ton of mini savings challenges that you can download and print yourself, this being one of them. So this will act as sort of my catch-all. If I roll doubles, or at the end if I have just a couple of dollars left, I'll throw that in there. Okay? So for the 6 challenges that I may or may not play today, we have Chip Away. This is a super fun game from Mystic Budgets. I have the Countdown to Christmas book here from Liz and Les. That's challenge 2. For challenge 3, oh, I need to grab Marlene's book. I did not grab that. Hold on just a second. Here we go. This is The Life of a Pig Who Wants to Save But Loves to Spend. Savings challenge book from my friend Marlene over at Snow Gardener 307. She's got a couple of challenges. No, she's got a zillion challenges that you can buy, but she's got a couple of channels. Her budgeting channel is Snow Gardener 307 Budgets, and then she also has just Snow Gardener 307 where she does lifestyle stuff. I'm going to link her below so you can get your hands. I don't know if this specific book is available, but she's got a ton of savings challenges on her Etsy shop. For challenge number 3 here, if I roll a 3, we are going to do this scratch off here. It's Love Thyself. It's a $75 savings challenge. Okay, and when this is all complete, the money for this is going to clothing. I didn't mention this money, probably pretty obviously, is going to go to Christmas. This chip away is going to go to celebrations when it's all said and done. For challenge 4, I think is the challenge that we are up to. This is Link's Rupee Savings Challenge. It's a little pull and save challenge I created myself. And the money from that, when it's all said and done, will go to hobbies. For shopping, we are doing, here it is, a little roll and save from One Frugal Introvert. And lastly, for challenge 6, I have for my vacations, we're doing another scratch off challenge from Marlene's book here. And it is, where is it? Why can't I find it? Oh, there it is. It is this one. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it buys tacos. Little $25 savings challenge. All right, now that I have explained away, let's go ahead and roll and figure out where we're going first. Challenge 5. So we've got this little roll the dice challenge. So I'm gonna roll just a couple of dice, and whatever I roll, that's what I'm gonna save. I've got all my dice here. That's actually a lie. This isn't all my dice, but this is some of my dice. So I've got 2 6-sided die here. We're gonna just roll, and we're gonna save 5 and 2 is 7. So we've got a 5 and a 2 for $7. 5, 6, 7. Last time we did this, I told you guys I was going to go in and count what we saved in every category at the end, and then I forgot. So remind me when I'm done here, when I've used up all my cash, to go in and count the money I've saved so far in each of these challenges. All right, let's roll again. All right, challenge 5 again. We're not going to play that same challenge again. This is where the Strive to Thrive challenge comes in. Since we rolled doubles, we're just going to add $1 to this challenge. And each of the icons and each of the letters on here is worth $1, so we're just going to color in 1 star for $1. All right, and we'll save $1. I know some people, when they're doing these challenges, they leave the money out and just count up everything they saved in the day, and then they put it back in here, but I'm going to lose money that way. So we're just going to put it back in there, and we'll count it all at the end, if I remember. All right, challenge 3. So 1, 2, 3. All right, that is Snow Gardener 307. We're going to scratch a couple on this Love Thyself challenge. I've got my little scratch off tool, and let's go here. All right, so that is $2. And let's do 1 or 2 more. That's $5. Let's press our luck and do 1 more. So that's 7 plus 8. Yikes, I should have stopped. So that's $15. So we'll add a 10 and a 5. I'll set this off to the side. Yep, I just dropped it on the floor, you guys. That's the kind of day I'm having. All right, let's roll again. All right, challenge 2 is The Christmas Countdown from Liz and Les. Isn't this book so beautiful, you guys? I don't know if she still has it available, but if she does, get your hands on it to help you save for Christmas. So there are 6 pages in this book, so we're just going to roll the same dice to figure out which page we're going to do. Page 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's Mrs. Claus's cookie baking contest. And last time we played, I think we stopped here. So it says, roll a die, save the amount listed on each space you land on, collecting savings as you go. Color the dot to save your last space. You hit some fun twists and turns that can either help or slow you down. Only the best baker will win the coveted prize of Best North Pole Cookie. All right, so we're going to roll, and we're going to go 4. So we were here 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to save $5. And I just had my black Sharpie. Where is it? Here it is. Oh no, you guys, I just realized my microphone died. I don't know at what point it stopped working, but I'm gonna go change out my microphone. Hopefully we can salvage the audio of this video. When I come back, we'll roll again. All right, you guys, I have my other microphone on. Hopefully I was able to salvage the audio, and if not, I apologize. We're going to roll again. So we're going to go 2. 1, 2. And we'll save 10. So a total of $15 going into this challenge. And maybe we'll come back to it again before we run out of money. We'll see. All right. Challenge 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's Love Thyself. So I got to pick that book up off the floor now. All right, you guys, we only have 4 scratch-offs left. So I'm going to scratch 2 this time. And if we come around to it again, we'll scratch 2 more and finish this challenge. So we have 6 plus 8. So what is that, 14? So we'll do 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right. So that's that. Let's roll again. Challenge 6. Okay. So challenge 6 is right back in this book, but we got a different challenge to scratch. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it buys tacos. So let's scratch 2 here as well. So we have 4. Hopefully I'm in frame, you guys. Plus 2. So $6. And all I got left are 1s and 1 lonely 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6 going in here for vacation. And let's keep going. All right, challenge 3 again. Challenge 3. We're going to be able to finish up that challenge. This one was the big winner today. Where is it? All right, you guys. So exciting. I don't know how much money I have left. Looks like quite a few 1s though, so we should be okay. So we have $1 and $4. So $5 more going in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this challenge is now complete, which is amazing. So, oh my gosh, you guys, let me vacuum up all these little scratcher dust. Got too excited. All right. So this challenge is done. So this is a $75 challenge. That should be what I have in here. Now, that doesn't mean that's what I have in here because you know me. I tend to make mistakes, but we'll count it up and we'll see. Anybody else just love the sound of money being counted and arranged? Or is that just me? One of the reasons I love these microphones and using the microphones is you get to hear more clearly the sound of the cash. All right, let's count it up. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Hey, how about that? All right. So this money is going to go into my clothing sinking fund. I'll wait until the end and put that there. Don't let me forget, you guys. But for now, we're just going to pick a new challenge, and I'm going to stick with this book because the whole point of doing this was so that I could use up what I have. So let's go ahead and we'll now do this one. Happiness is free. Okay? So this is now challenge 4. And I should change my little sticky note so I don't forget. I can almost read what that says. Okay. So that's the new challenge for this one. For challenge 3. Let's roll again. All right, challenge 6. Oh man, Marlene's book is getting a workout today. So back to tacos here. And we'll scratch 2 more. Guys, we only have 3 left. We might finish this one today too. So 3 plus 5. So $8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $8. All right. Maybe we can play Chip Away or Link's Rupee Savings Challenge. Do something different. What do you think, Dice? Can we play something different? Nope. We're going back to Liz and Les here with the Christmas book. Hopefully I haven't messed this up and been doing the wrong challenges for the wrong number. I should really number these envelopes. All right, what page are we playing? Page 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is the little sticker challenge here. I have the stickers that go with it, little Christmas village. So let's see. Let's do this house for 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's do this one for 10 as well. Where does this one go? Up here, I think, for 10. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 going into this one. And we'll probably just get to roll one more time. I don't know how much money we have left. We might be pressing our luck. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $8 left. All right, you guys. Let's press our luck and roll one more time. All right. I knew that was going to happen. Challenge 1 is Chip Away. And y'all, Chip Away can be expensive. So we may end up with an IOU here. But that's okay. If you guys have never seen me play Chip Away, this is a game from Mystic Budgets, and it's super fun. Okay? So let me get these guys out of here. This is how it goes. You've got chips and you've got dice. You roll the dice and you cover the numbers up with chips. If you roll a dice and you don't have a number available for your chip, you get 1 chance to re-roll. If you re-roll and there's a number on the board, great. If not, then you lose that chip. At the end, when you are out of chips, whether because you use them on the board or because they were disqualified, you save whatever's not covered up. And you guys, I'm definitely going to end up with an IOU here. I can feel it in my bones. All right, let's not lose any chips here. Let's get our 4 dice. And let's go. All right, we've got 6, 5, 4, 3. No, 6, 5, 4, 1. I just was counting, not really paying attention to what I rolled, I guess. All right, we've got 3, 3, 4, 1. Let's try to roll some big numbers and get those out of the way. That's the strategy here. Not that you can really strategize with dice games, but... Okay, well, there you go. There's a 6, anyway. And a 5, and a 4, and a 2. Okay, let's go again. All right, 5, 4, 4, 3. 5. All right, so we have a 5 and a 4 and a 3, but we are out of 4s. So I need to re-roll this 4 and hope I get something that I can cover up. 1. We do have a 1. Okay, so I rescued that chip, and then I flung that one. All right, this is the last round. We've got 4 chips left. We got some big numbers still, so... Oh boy, okay. So we got 5, 3, 2, and 1. And yes, we're going to have an IOU. What do we have left? 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16... And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to have an $8 IOU for next time. I knew that was going to happen. That's okay. We're going to color this in because we completed another round. This will be complete when all of the dollar signs are colored in. So we still have a long way to go with this chip away. All right, let me get these $8 in here and write myself a little IOU note. All I have is this old sticky note, so I'm just going to make use of it. I owe you $8 because Chip Away took all my money. But it's fun. I love that game. Definitely go and check out Mystic Budgets. Get your hands on this. All right, let me go ahead and put all this stuff away, and then we will count up what we have in here, and then we'll allocate that finished challenge. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so we already counted up 20, 25, and 25 and the Maze Challenge. Let's see what we have in Strive to Thrive. 3 whole whopping dollars. So we still have a long way to go with that one. I think it saves 50. For Chip Away, we got a lot of money in here, so maybe we can condense this. So many ones, and of course it's all out of order. All right, Chip Away so far has 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, oops, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71. So, we've got 70 here, 71. I'm just going to recount this and make sure I do have 70 because I don't want to short myself with the money that's going to the bank. 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42. All right, that is indeed 70. Perfect. All right. So Chip Away is counted and condensed, and of course, it's actually $79 in there because we do have that IOU. And you know what, you guys? I think I'm just going to cheat and pull the $8 from this money that I need to deposit so that I don't have to worry about the IOU next time. 6, 7, 8. Wasn't planning on doing that, but I just decided. So, there we go. All right, in Liz and Les here. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 200? Is that right? 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 200. Wow. The fact that that's exactly 200 is crazy. Okay, you guys, my camera battery died, but we are back. All right, so 200 exactly in the Christmas challenge. All right, for clothing, we know that's completely empty, starting fresh next week. We're going to allocate that money in a minute. We didn't add anything to this today, but for Link's Rupee Savings Challenge here, we have 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. So we'll keep 4 and exchange this for, I don't know if I have any 50s left, but I can do 2 20s and a 10. All right, $54 in that one. Okay. And in shopping, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we'll exchange this for a 20. So this one's straggling behind a little bit, but that's okay. And for vacations, I really need to go on Marlene's Ko-Fi account and get the dashboards that goes with her book. She offers them for free, and it would look a lot better than these note cards I've scribbled on. Okay, so this looks like it's just all ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. All right, so there we go. That has all been counted and condensed. I feel really great about the progress there. Now, the last thing on the agenda before I bid you adieu is... Oh, I just broke my mushroom. It's not really broken, you guys. It comes apart so you can empty it, but I gotta fix it. Is allocating this money here. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Okay. And we're going to get this in my clothing fund. All right, so it's got 200 in there. And today is the 14th. We are adding 75 for a total of 275, which is amazing. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 75. Do I have another $100 bill in here? Or did I exchange them all? And I found a 50. So let's do 100, 200, 50, 75. And now I have to count all of that money before I go to the bank and make sure I didn't mess anything up too badly, but I'm glad I was able to condense these. You guys, I was just gathering everything up and putting stuff away, and I realized I finished a challenge, so I need to ring the bell and add $1. to the Ding 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 envelope. This is by Donna, powered by Creativity. Every time you finish a savings challenge, you add $1, and I did. So added $1 and made that right. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. All right, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, you are a rock star. So leave a star emoji down below to let me know you slogged through this whole long video. Remember at the beginning when I said it was going to be short? Ha! Yeah, right. Okay, thanks for watching, friends. Give this video a thumbs up on the way out. And if you want to watch some more videos from me, I'll put a couple up on the screen for you to check out if you're interested. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, folks.